YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. I got some exclusive DCU news, or you can call it DCEU news. But one thing is for sure, this thing is DCEU, but it has serious ramifications on the DCU. What you think I'm saying about, baby? I'm hearing things. Your boy Jody Joe hearing things. You definitely gonna want to hear these things too. Right after this.
What's up? This is Method Man right here. Yes, I have a mask on because I care. Welcome to Jody's Corner.
It's your boy Jody Joe. Now we got the spoilers. Let's get right up into it. This is going to be a spoiler alert for what's to come in the Shazam movie. From what I'm hearing from numerous people who have seen this film and details from a couple of my sources, if you don't want to be spoiled on the movie Shazam, this is probably the best time to turn away now. And I'm only bringing this up because it has less to do, it has to do with Shazam, but it's more about the future of the DC universe, right? And the ramification of what's to come. So turn away now if you don't want spoilers for Shazam. I mentioned and I broke the news exclusively, the first one on YouTube before everybody else, even anyone in Hollywood Reporter, whatever freak, that Shazam, Aquaman, they were all done and gone. They're done away with, not part of the future. And then the news confirmed everything that I said. I mentioned how Shazam is out of the DC universe, and I still stand by that. But from what I'm hearing is that Shazam, Zachary Levi, even though he's still considered to be ruled out of the DC universe, there is a possibility that he can be reused in the future. And more notably, he could be reused via James Gunn being tied to the Peacemaker. Yes, in the film, we're going to have some ties to the Peacemaker franchise where Zachary Levi joins the Justice Society of America in the movie. So if Zachary Levi is in the JSA, which he was in the comics, if Zachary Levi Shazam is in the JSA, that means that his future can be solidified. If James Gunn decides to use the Black Adam, Hawkman, Dr. Fate, Atom Smasher, JSA storyline with Shazam adding to the team. Amanda Waller helps recruit Billy Batson for the JSA. And that could open up strings of possibility into the future. In fact, if it's tied to Peacemaker, and we all know that James Gunn and Peacemaker will meet again, we will see them together again for a Peacemaker Season 2 or a JSA movie or a JSA TV show for HBO Max. If he's tied to Peacemaker, that means that all but guarantees almost that Zachary Levi, maybe not Zachary Levi Shazam, but Shazam the character, will be in the JSA and will be in the DCU. Exclusive. Oh, but that's not even the biggest part of the news. Ladies and gentlemen, if Shazam is tied to Peacemaker and Peacemaker is tied to James Gunn and James Gunn is liking Peacemaker and will put Peacemaker in the future, which we know, then that means that practically anything that's in the Shazam movie almost can be part of the DCU. And like I told you guys, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman is in the movie. Now, I told y'all, me, even Andy from Popcorn Planet, months ago we heard about this, that Gal's Wonder Woman is in the Shazam movie. And she has a nice piece in the Shazam movie. So Gal Gadot is reprising her role as Wonder Woman, which means that she will be in the DC universe moving forward. What I said about Gal being shelved and the Wonder Woman thing being shelved, they didn't run with Patty's Wonder Woman 3 because James had his own slate. I said to you guys in my video, he will revisit Wonder Woman in the future. Then he came out with that Amazon prequel TV show announcement, which does mean that Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman still could be in that world because it's before Wonder Woman. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that James Gunn will bring Gal Gadot back to reprise her role as Wonder Woman. She is in the Shazam movie. She has a nice little moment in the movie. and Shazam is part of like the JSA and in cahoots with Peacemaker, which basically narratively canonizes those pieces into the DCU if James wants to. The power is in his hands, but really, if you want to keep things tight, he has no choice. If what I'm being told is true from my sources, that just off GP, they're all canon into the DCU because they're tied to Peacemaker. Peacemaker's in it. So that means, and James basically said he's going to revisit Peacemaker. So what does that mean? In Peacemaker's universe, Shazam exists. And in Shazam's universe, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman exists. It just looks like Henry Cavill's Superman just doesn't have a slot. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, expect a Wonder Woman. I would say Chapter 2. Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters, for sure. It would be nice at CinemaCon that they're going to announce an extended slate. I wouldn't be surprised. How dope would it be to show the Flash movie and then announce that Wonder Woman Gal Gadot's returning for Chapter 2? How dope would that be, guys? So I'm picturing Chapter 2 or Chapter 3, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman returning. I think it's going to be fantastic news. Announcement, maybe put something on the slate, or at least announce that she's going to be still the DCU Wonder Woman. Like I said, it's hard to replace that character. So great, amazing DCU news. DCRISES, baby. Yeah. Bask in it. Enjoy it. Go watch Shazam. Obviously, if this movie doesn't make a lot of money, this shit ain't going nowhere, man. And I predict it's probably not because, at the end of the day, it's Shazam. But I just thought that you DC heads would love to know that. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, baby. Shout out to y'all. I'm Jody Joe, and I'm out this thing. Deuces. DC rises.